Hi guys, so today I'm going to start out with, I think, the magazine set. So yesterday I got, well, I've had this for a minute. Yesterday I got the mystery bundles and things from Tonic, and so if I have any links in the description box, they will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase any items through those links. This was available on Tonic for like a day or two, and it sold out really fast, so now it's on scrapbook.com, and a lot of you guys have taken advantage of that. Some people didn't have 11. I do have a video tutorial for 11. I don't remember if I did 1 or 2, or maybe I did 2 cards. That's what happened. I did a couple cards in that one, and then obviously I unboxed it kind of like I do in a different video. So that's why I feel like I did a little more with 11, but I'll have links for that too if you want to check it out. But this is number 12. And again, really quickly, if you're in the US, you want to get yours through a source or a site that's going to give you the extra die. And in this one, actually, this is the extra die. Yesterday when I made the quick video letting you guys know it's on Scrapbook, I thought this was the free die because, you know, it's kind of smaller, but no, the free die is this big guy. So it looks a little bit different. If you get it on Craft Stash, it is less expensive, but it does not have this extra die. Okay, so you're going to get the basic set like you would if you were out in the UK and just got the basic bundle, which is the magazine and a couple of, you know, the other things that come in here, which we'll get to in a minute. But on Scrapbook and on Tonic, you do get the extra die, so, and it's sold out on Tonic. But so let me open this one really quickly, just so we can get a good look at this. And I remember last time I was like, I'm afraid to open this. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. I had my letter opener right here last night, and no one's been in here. Okay, well, it's over here. I guess I must have moved it. Ugh. So I like to open them like this because it's only the littlest amount of glue that they seal it with at the very top, and I try to keep it nice, but, you know, whatever. It's just like a little strip of glue at the very top. And so I was looking at the sizing on this. It says the largest plate is 5.5 by 7. So it's bigger than a, let me get my ruler because that's kind of a weird size. So I think that would be more for like a home decor project or something, unless you want to really make a big card like this. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so this outer die, it'll leave you little, what do they call it? I know LDRS does this a lot, like stitching, but it'll leave that stitch on obviously the paper you cut it out of, because that's not gonna, it's just gonna be on the paper you cut it out of. This whole area is gonna cut away, and then there'll be stitching on the inside of that. And then that's separate from this inlay, which is separate from this frame, which is separate from this inlay, and then we have the word Happy Days. But anyway, so the outer frame, yeah, they're not lying. It's a little bit smaller than 7. And 5.5. It's like 5.5 by just a little bit smaller than 7. So it is an odd size. Let's see here. So I think I want to use this today, but just real quickly. Oh, wow, and that separates from this. Okay, so this is an inlay. So this piece will not cut out. If you want to put this into a card front, you're going to have a really nice time with that. It's going to look really lovely. So maybe, I don't know, because the other parts are pretty much similar. Let me see what this cuts. This cuts in about 3 3/4 by 5 1/8. 3 3/4 by 5 1/8. So that's really pretty for a standard A2 size card. Again, this could just be inlaid and you're good to go. Or if you want to cut this middle section out, you make a frame. You want to cut this guy out around it, then you have a frame, you know what I'm saying? It'll cut away, and then you have this plus that center cut out, or just this without the center. I mean, there's lots of ways to use this. This is very handy. I like that this this will be a really nice size. And then if you cut it with this frame, it will be exactly 4 by 5 3/8. So 4 by 5 3/8-ish. Something like that. So really nice standard A2 size mat. Cool. And then this guy. Hope you guys are all doing well. So weird. The weather right now, it's getting under the 60s at night, so it's really chilly and it feels great to sleep, but then in the morning, and then it gets muggy and it's weird. Still got the smoke in the air or plumes. I don't even know what we're looking at right now. It's just crazy out here. Okay, so this is the stencil. A little honeycomb beehive. Super cute. I've never seen one like that, like in a stencil like this, because it's very real looking, you know what I'm saying? Like it looks like an actual like beehive. We have the cute little flowers, little kind of banner lots of fun things here. What is this one? Oh, I need to pop that out. Whatever this is, it's just like a branch or something. I'll have to cut this away because it just needs to go back like that. And then the little flower and the bee, of course, which is adorable. And then the sun's out, and then we have the flowers. Hello Summer. Again, this came out during the summer, but again, it's sold out and it's back now. So sending you sun and lemonade fun. Congratulations, you're my sunshine. Summer lovin'. Oh, that's so cute. And then the flowers. And this is the one that you're gonna get in your basic set anyhow. So it says the largest die is 3.3 inches by 3.8. So roughly like 3 1/4, a little bigger than that. Excuse me. So these are inlays. And you can use them in different ways, but these will inlay in the corners. Very pretty. Oh, the bee, yes, the little bee. That's so cute. And then there's also separate things. I remember reading this, I'm like, 12 pieces, because if you look within it, this piece is separate from this other stuff. Like this little flower is separate, so you can use it differently. Use it however you like. Put it in, don't put it in, or make a pop-up with it, I suppose. Or more dimensional, should I say. So all that's the same. This one even has 2 in it. It has a little one and that guy. So really pretty. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do yet. I've been thumbing through this because I've had this magazine for a little while. Lots of pretty ideas. I mean, there's so much to do with this. I think it has a lot of inlays, right? That's kind of what we're looking at. So let me see what I want to do. And then, of course, the papers that are in here, which I try to use. And at the time when Tonic had come out with this, they did a whole paper pack that coordinates with this. So you have the cardstock that goes back to it. I didn't pick it up, but I did pick up the Nuvo drops that go with it. So I do have a whole set of Nuvo drops here that are basically like the colors are perfect. I have more than this, but I don't know where I'll pull them out. But as you can see, very well coordinated, right? With what they got here. So, all right, let me think about what I want to do, and we will do it. Okay, so a lot of these I think will look best with like a solid cardstock, and I went through my papers that came with the Tonic birthday bundle. Got lots of papers. I have some other mirror papers, something like that. But I just wanted to look through this, and I thought maybe this will be cute, like a deep blue with this kind of yellow. So this is navy blue classic card. Of course, whatever cardstock you have is great. I was just like, maybe I have something already that might match this. Now, I hate to do this, but I'm going to cut this whole paper out. Pretty nice and thick for a magazine paper. And it's also, what's the word? I suppose you could just take this whole thing out and not have to tear it like I did, but that's what I did. Like newsprint paper, right? It's thicker. It's not shiny. Let's see. So what I was going to do, I think... Oh, either one of these would be cute. So what I was thinking about doing is taking this frame, and then for this particular card, and then I'm going to cut these guys out also. So it'd be like this. Actually, I want it sideways. So this would be over here. I still need this outer piece of it. Right? And then here, let me see, does this fit in the same? It might not fit together. Let's see. Excuse me. I was hoping it would fit together. It seems like it does. I might run one side then the other because that is a lot going on if I was to do that, plus this, you know? Because I just wanted a little bit of something showing in the background. Like, I wanted the whole thing to be kind of like this kind of thing. So, what I'm going to do, again, is just run these pieces in. So, let me get a piece of this, trim down a little bit smaller. I think this might fit through the marquee. Let me see about how much paper I need, and I'll be right back. Well, I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to eyeball this on my guillotine. I think this weekend's bundles for Tonic are a lot of papers, a lot of drops, and things like that. Okay, so I'm going to face this down. And this paper does have texture, so the texture is facing me. It's not like underneath. And we're going to want to tape this really, really well so it does not move at all. And again, if I wanted to, the other thing you can do is cut these guys out. Right now, just place them in there, and I'm wondering if I want to do that. I might have to do it separately just so I can give it a thought. Okay. There's a lot going on. And again, you don't want them to move and like do something. And it might be just cuter to pop those up anyway, so I don't know, we'll see. Right there, those are kind of touching. Is that good enough? Let me see. That might be good enough. Oopsie. Okay, I'm not sure for that speed bump, but it's going to be very hard to manipulate in this one. So, if I end up getting a speed bump there, I'll just cut it with my scissors. Let's go. There we go. I might have missed the very edge. Ooh, that is so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna move it just a little bit because I could tell at the end here I missed this very edge, so I'm gonna do it one more time. I angled it because of the speed bump, so that last edge just went right off the side. Of course, if you're using a larger machine, it wouldn't matter. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Wow. So pretty. Okay, hold on. Now I have lots of tape, and this is kind of delicate now because it's has a lot to trim away there. Oopsie. Yeah, my tape is holding on. Okay, and this is what I was telling you. I was trying to avoid a speed bump here, and I knew this very last edge might just hold on. So what I'm going to do is go like that, and go like that, and then just trim that away. But I do want to show you, if you are cutting out this out of something else, it left a stitch behind. So it's kind of an interesting thing to do. I don't know why you don't want to do that. You can see it better on this side. But it's something you can do. If you're stitching, you know, cutting that out as a frame, and then you're going to use this negative part or the outer part, then you would have that cute little stitch on there. Oh my gosh. How pretty. Okay. I'm going to have to do some X-Acto work, I think, with this one. Now, where is the other one? Oh, over here. Because I'm going to have this piece cut out, so I'm going to have to do that by hand. Okay, so this guy can be right here. And this goes here. And I'm going to trim that out. Where is my tape? Here. Okay. So I ran it through twice. It like really held on to that stuff. Now that might be a little bit crooked. I don't think it's gonna matter because you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit crooked there. Because you can't tell. It's whatever's cut out, whatever stays. Alright. It's gonna be a very delicate frame. Oopsie. And again, let's be careful about removing this. I'm still debating the little flowers. I don't know if I want to cut them out into this and just leave it at that, or like I said, make our own and have them pop up. I guess that's another choice we can make. Look at that. I kind of want the delicateness of that, but at the same time, maybe we can make some little yellow flowers. Okay. And I'm going to cut this out. Let me grab my X-Acto and I'll be right back. So what I'm going to do is carefully trim this away. And what I mean by this is just this middle part, because we want that to be gone. So I'm just going to eyeball this here. I don't know how much I want to do this. Hold on. You know what? Do it from the inside, duh. Alright. To about there, maybe a little bit higher. And then from there to there. Oh, okay, sorry, I was trying the other X-Acto knife. It didn't quite get it for me, so I'm going to come back with just a regular one. That's much better. I never know how to use the other one. If you guys have tips for it, please let me know. Because I've tried to use it before and I don't know, maybe I'm using it for the wrong purposes. Because this is like, boom. Obviously you want to stay straight. And all I want to do is remove that piece. A little bit more of it. So the other one, you're not going to have to do this. This one's because I made it up and I used that frame. So we have to remove the excess. But on the other one, it cuts its own excess out. So I'm going to do the same thing down here. From like here. I'm stopping where that is. So well, that one was much better. And maybe I can just eyeball this one. I'll just cut it away like this. Okay, so now we have our frame. Let me cut the middle paper, which would be this one here. And let me see how big this is. This is 4 by 5 3/8. So I'm going to cut this 4 by 5 3/8. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to start building up the card just so we can get this. So this is a standard A2 size card, 8.5 by 5.5. And I'm just going to mount this on here and then mount the other one on top of that. And let me see here. I'm just going to use a regular glue. Yes, on the back of that was like strips and other cute little things that you can use was on the back of this paper. Oh, so cute. This paper is just cute, period. So there's that. And then I'm going to try out my new Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. People say they really love this. And then we're probably going to cut out flowers with the excess pieces that I cut off of that paper. Oops, I have some little pieces here. And I'm just going to cut them all out the same color so they have this little orangey color. And pop them on top with some kind of sentiment. So let's just get this down. I love how fine that is already. I don't have to even put it into another glue bottle. Look at that. I suppose if you squeeze it really hard, it might come out more globby, but for now, ooh, that's nice. I'm just gonna get a little in here. I'm not squeezing anymore. I'm just trying to get a little bit here and there. And somebody said, I think it was Carol, that she loves how quick it dries, but sometimes it dries too quick. So I am going to be careful and lay this down. Oh, those colors together, they're so pretty. Okay. All right. Hey, that's pretty good. I know I messed that little corner up, so I'm going to try to tuck that. Okay, I'm going to hold this down for a second until it's, so I know it's not going to move around. And in the meantime, what I'm going to do is cut out... Sorry, I was just checking them out a little closer because I'm like, some of these come out completely and some of them don't. That's interesting. Okay, what I'm going to do is just cut out the ones that do cut out. Like this guy cuts out completely, this guy cuts out completely, and just use those flowers and we'll put them in here however we want, okay? Okay, I just want to show you, I cut out basically 6 at one time. I doubled them up and then I tripled up my paper, right? So there's 3 pieces of paper and several of these guys. So that's what I wanted to show you. Some of them are cut in, so what you do is you kind of mess with the petals, but some of them cut completely out. So I grabbed the ones that cut completely out, and that's what I'll be using. But they're all stuck in here, I have a feeling. Let me get these little guys out. And the reason I'm kind of going a little bit quicker is because I would like to do a couple of cards, so I want to get this done kind of quickly. How many do I have stuck together here? 1, 2. I think these are stuck together. There we go. All right. How cute. Okay, and these guys just popped out real easy because they're a little more basic, the shape. And I did use the center piece on this one. You don't have to cut out that center, but I did. So what I'm going to do is go around and just kind of place these wherever I think they look the best, Oh, that one's so cute. I might have to switch this up, but we'll see. Yeah, it just adds a little something, and I'm just going to glue those down just with the regular glue. Okay, I'll be back. The sentiment, I'm just going to do some stamping. I was just thinking about what I want to do. I have You're My Sunshine. I think that's cute. And one of those acrylic sets that gets really stuck down. I had to pull it really hard. I know somebody had mentioned that before. They're like, do I just really pull on just any acrylic set? Sometimes they really stick to the carrier. I'm like, yeah, just pull it. You're not going to hurt it. And I'm just going to use some VersaFine just because I like the way VersaFine works, especially with sentiments. Really nice. And I'm going to let that dry for a little bit. For now though, I'm going to cut this down, and I am going to back this with black just because I like the look of black. Or you know what I like to do, if you want to make it more artsy, is cut up the little words individually and put backers on each one of them and then put them down. But I'm just going to get kind of close here and put this on this black piece here. I have some black paper, so I'm going to glue this down to this and then trim that away too around here, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so just to finish that up, I'm just going to pop that on there. I just used a little scrap of, something I cut off another adhesive sheet. I'm trying to think where I want to put this. I was going to put it here. I mean, you can put it right in the middle. You can put it wherever you want. I wouldn't put it up in that corner, even though that would cover up my little oopsie, but I'm going to put it down here. And then again, we have all our pearls and different Nouveau drops, stuff like that you could decorate maybe within the centers of your flowers or whatever it is. But this is a nice little basic one. Now this one took a little bit more because I had to X-Acto cut that, so that's purely my choice. Otherwise you could have just cut in the shape and had that shape cut in. So for this next one, my kids are already awake, so I need to hurry, and I have so many more ideas, so I'm gonna have to revisit this. Like, I'll do one more card right now, but I'm gonna have to come back and do another tutorial at another date, maybe next week sometime, because I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna use this one again, and this inner one. So you're not gonna have to cut anything away with an X-Acto or anything, because this is gonna cut away the whole frame for you. So obviously I'm gonna put these all like this, face down on my paper, cut that out. So I'm gonna make a frame. And then I'm gonna cut out the sentiment, the happy days. And this one's cute. Again, this can cut into your paper, and you can completely cut it out. So I'm going to completely cut it out because I want that to be like on top somehow. And then I'm just going to use some of the background paper that's in the magazine. So I'll do that right now with some music. I know not everyone appreciates that, but at the same time, it's basically what we just did, but less complicated, because I don't have to X-Acto knife anything, and I didn't have to like make my own little frame. It's just what it is. So I'm gonna run this through, and thanks for watching, guys. Links are in the description. Real quick before I go, I had mentioned that I was gonna use my background paper. What I'm gonna do is use this pink paper that's really pretty. I'm gonna cut this out with white, and then I'm going to pair up that sentiment with some more pink and white, and that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all at the next one. Bye now.